Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to finish up doing the rest of the intercooler stuff, so come along. Yeah, so if you watched, maybe not the last episode, but one of the last ones on this car, we got some of the water lines mocked up on the air-water intercooler. We didn't really have fittings and we ran out of hose, so we had to stop. But we have hose, we have fittings, we have heat sleeve, and we have the mount for the pump. So what we're going to do right away is we're probably going to mount the pump. We're going to run the hose from the intercooler to the pump, and then we'll go through doing the heat sleeving and stuff like that, and kind of just go through the whole system and get it all figured out. So as long as this goes decent, we'll be able to check this one off the list tonight, so come along. It was negative 12 Fahrenheit yesterday without the wind chill, and it's like 20 today, so like it feels warm.
Ish.
No, it doesn't. So,
and it's snowing.
Yeah. So this is just a little bracket to mount the pump. What we're going to do is just, I'll flip this over here a sec.
Hang on, I'll grab the piece out.
Yeah, they got some sheet metal screws here. We're not going to use those. We're just going to riv nut this to the ground. And then the clamp goes through here and we bolt the pump on. Should be relatively easy to do as long as Jason doesn't keep putting holes in my ship.
In the future, we're going to probably need those holes I put in there.
Oh, okay.
And they'll already be there.
Yeah, for like a wiring harness or something.
Yeah, man, I'm planning ahead.
So we'll get that mounted and go from there.
Okay, let's just... Almost mounted it backwards, of course. Right, slow down here. Let's get it right the first time today. That'll be good. Don't need to drill more holes than necessary. Jeff didn't like my weight reduction theory. I thought it was a good idea. Yeah. I think that'll keep it pretty tidy there. Rib nut here, rib nut there, rib nut everywhere. Yeah, we are having some wild weather. Obviously, everybody knows. I have a brother that just recently moved from Wisconsin here down to Georgia. It's actually southern Georgia, south of Atlanta. And he moved there to get away from this darn snow. He was sick of being in it and dealing with it. He was shoveling 6 inches of snow off his deck this morning. I thought that was pretty funny, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, the screwdriver's perfect.
Yeah, it looks good. So,
I mean, it's not super tight at the moment.
Right.
So now we'll come here, down to here. Just a short piece, right?
Yeah. And then from there, we're going to go over and up. Probably, I think we'll start with doing the...
outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. I'll seal up all these fittings over here. We'll do that, and then we'll pick up with you guys since you already saw us run the one line, so we might as well just do it off camera and then show you when we're done. Well, if you remember that last video too, we talked about how we don't like to bolt anything down until we're finalized. Well, kind of ran into that issue. So when I was ordering all this stuff, I assumed everything was 1/2 inch, but that pump is not 1/2 inch, it's 3/4. So our 1/2 inch hose doesn't fit. So I got a 90-degree 3/4 1/2 inch NPT. Gonna go into there and we'll just run a 3/4 hose, and then I got a adapter to go from 1/2 inch hose to 3/4 hose to go to there. Not gonna be able to finish routing the hoses tonight, and maybe this 1/2 inch hose isn't gonna be enough. We already have it, we're gonna run it instead of buying all new stuff, because when we go to phase 2 of the water box setup, it's all gonna be AN anyway. So we might as well see. I'm sure it's going to be fine. There's no real pressure in the system. It's just got to flow decent. And if we're having high IATs, we know that that's probably the problem. So, Jason, good job, buddy. So this is just some Amazon heat sleeve. I mean, it'll be fine. Budget!
It'll work. It's heavy duty.
Yeah.
I think it is. Makes it feel heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need more, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, you got that? It's kind of interesting stuff. All right, let's get this clamp out. We're almost there.
Pull all the slack out here. Not slack, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yep. Smooth it out. Because I might actually change how I've got these hooked up here too, so they're not crisscrossed. But they still may be anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah, theoretically, you can tighten all those because the lines shouldn't have to come out for anything. At least right now. You got it, Jason?
I don't know. I think so. Oh, yeah, well, here we go. Now we're winning. Okay, I'm going to leave that loose for a second. Okay, and this guy, which we're decided we may not, I don't think I need it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because this one sits in there tighter now because this clamp up here's holding it. So
sure.
We got that extra rib nut for the future.
Yeah, for the wiring harness.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Woo!
There we go.
What do you think?
Yeah, that looks sweet. I mean, this stuff wasn't terrible to deal with. It slid on there fairly well. And now the P-clamps are holding real nice. They were a little loosey-goosey before, but now it's nice and snug.
Yeah.
It's sweet. I like it.
Well, it's a couple days later. We got some fittings and correct hose. So we should be able to finish this system up and check it off our list now. It shouldn't take too long. I don't really think I need to rivet anything down. I do have to take a fitting out of the water box and put this new one in, which that shouldn't be too big a deal. It's a little cold out today, and I'm not really going to be down here that long, so I don't think I'm going to fire up the heater. So it's a race against the clock. One of the first things I want to do here is I want to mark where this is facing, because I really like the angle of that right now. Yeah, when it's real cold out, you don't need any dry ice. You just kind of come underneath here and pull up your sound deadening without really too much fuss. But anyway, I really cranked this fitting in here too, so oh man. Oh boy, okay. Whew, my hands are cold already. Well, they're not insulated gloves, but they will protect me from the cold aluminum here. Oh my gosh. Oh no! That's what I was worried about. This is supposed to be an easy day. Well, I'll show you guys what I'm dealing with here. So I think I'm gonna have to Dremel it out. I'm not gonna film that for you guys. I'll just show you when I'm done, and hopefully I don't screw it up. Well, it's not pretty, but well, the thread's out. And it doesn't look that great, but it still threads in, and it's getting tight. So we'll throw some Teflon tape on this and get this guy tight. And I mean, obviously we'll have to clean this out, but we can at least finish getting it all plumbed up, which I guess is a good a sign as any. Kind of honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it leaks, but that's a problem for future Jeff. Thankfully, that water box wasn't super expensive. I mean, yeah, it would suck to do that, but beggars can't be choosers. There we go. There we go. Yeah, cool. Ta-da! Yeah, so let's get the feed. Comes into the pump, goes out to the intercooler through the firewall. All the stuff up there comes back, and then drains in the top. And then over here, I guess I want to put like a ball valve, but that's a project for later. But you know what that means, right? Jason already installed water box. He already got the install pump. Run water lines. Our list is getting less and less, and honestly, like, it's gonna go real fast here. A lot of the little stuff. So I think our May date is probably very achievable at this point. But that's actually where we're gonna leave this episode. So if you guys are looking forward to more on the budget drag WRX, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.